bonus team, will the Jays get Kris Bryant? Hello, everybody, and welcome to Blue Jays Today, where we always have something to say about the Toronto Blue Jays. I'm your host, Adam Peddle.
And I'm your host, Nicholas Playlog, and today we are going to be looking at 3 prospective suitors for Kris Bryant. The Yankees, the Mets, and the Chicago White Sox. Before we get into it though, guys, please like, subscribe if you're new and you enjoy baseball content. Also, Today Jays is our code for Monkey Knife Fight and for Manscaped. You get big discounts on both of those, and $3 a month you can become a Patreon. You can call into this show. It's a great time. Shout out and thank you to all of our current Patreons. All right, buddy. Kris Bryant, the rumors have been flying, man. I feel like shots, like imaginary shots are being fired, you know? All these analysts are guessing where he's going to go.
They're taking aim. Everyone's taking aim right now.
Absolutely.
The trade deadline.
Absolutely. You know, and it's like we have all the different targets lined up, and Kris Bryant is a big one,
Lots of guns pointing at him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We want to tell everyone what he has done up until this point in the season.
Kris Bryant's amazing. Kris Bryant has had an incredible 2021 season. Very nice bounce back year. Batting .271 with an on base of .353, a slugging of .502, and an OPS of .854.
Yep.
16 bombs, 46 RBIs, 50 runs. Kris Bryant is absolutely beastly.
Totally.
The former MVP would be amazing on any contending ball club. And what's great about this guy is he's really becoming like a utility player.
Yeah.
Third base and outfield. So that actually opens up a lot of options for these teams that we're talking about.
Exactly, man. Having that versatility and actually being capable at those positions, because we've seen other players. As a Blue Jay fan, you know, we've had our woe of errors, our woe of problems before. Kris Bryant's pretty solid out there. He's also 29 years old, in the prime of his career, and he is on a 1-year deal. This is the last year that the Cubs have him for. They are 100% shipping him off. They're currently 44 and 46 when we are making this video, and the managers come out and said, hey, it's time. Everyone was speculating preseason. We had a bit of a run, but you know what? We're going to stick with it. We are going to sell, and this is probably their biggest piece, man. A 15.1 trade value on Baseball Trade Simulator. That's pretty hefty for a guy on a 1-year deal. So I think that they're really factoring in the fact that he does have an 854 OPS, and he is very versatile.
Right. So let's talk about which teams would be best suited for him.
Totally.
Let's start with our division rivals, the New York Yankees.
Yeah, let's do it.
We're currently tied with them. They're not guaranteed to be buyers, but they are known in the past to be heavy, big-time buyers when it comes to the trade deadline.
I agree.
So the Yankees, right now, currently, Gio Urshela's playing third base. I don't think that they'd be slotted in there because he's actually really good defensively there and has a good bat. So I don't really want to be moving him around. Obviously, Bryant can't be playing shortstop. If likelihood, like if they were to trade for a shortstop, there's probably another video. That would be a good spot to fill. But most likely he's going to be into the outfield. Right. Because right now, I had one lineup. They have a guy named Locastro in left field with a 522 OPS. They also have Clint Frazier that's playing in the outfield.
True.
Those guys kind of blow for them, so it would be a good spot.
The thing with the Yankees right now, man, is everyone was predicting this team to have a top 3 offense. Currently, they're offensive slash 236 batting average, 323 on base, a 394 slugging, and a 717 OPS. Now that is 717 OPS. That's 13th in the league. Now that's 13th. That's not bad, but that's not top 3 like everybody expected. You know, Stanton, Judge, they're doing Stanton and Judge things, but pretty much everyone else is having a bit of a down year. So adding a guy like Bryant would definitely help them offensively, maybe reinvigorate themselves, get that 3-headed monster of Judge, Stanton, and Bryant. And then if LeMahieu can get going,
and where's
Voit?
Really where's Voit? Is he still hurt?
Voit is back now, and he's starting to pick it up a little bit. But like, that's the thing. You get a guy like this in, it just lengthens that whole thing out. And now I like what you said about putting him in the outfield, because a prospective trade that I saw some analysts making, I wish I could shout them out right now, but I did not write it down, so apologies. But they were looking at potentially moving Clint Frazier and potentially some other prospects that the Yankees have. And I think that would be kind of the deal that the Cubs are looking for. They want a young guy that can maybe play right now and give me some more of your top tier prospects
Yeah.
to make up for that difference of a 15.1 trade value.
Yeah, and I think Frazier also kind of needs a new clean slate too. Like that guy has a lot of potential, and like it's just not working in New York. So going over to Chicago, that might really help the guy.
Absolutely, dude. Absolutely.
As well, another guy or another team, excuse me, that would be really
Same
good
city.
place. Is what, sorry?
Same city.
Same city is the New York Mets. The New York Mets currently have one of the worst offenses in the whole league.
Definitely.
Their OPS, they're ranked 25th, and their run scored is 29th. So that's so bad.
Right.
And they could desperately use him as a third baseman or honestly an outfielder, wherever the fuck you really want to put him.
Well, and the
He'd be
thing
really good.
is with these guys too, right? Like maybe they weren't heralded quite as the Yankees were, but I know we were talking about them as potentially being, top 5 offense, definitely a top 10 coming into this season,
Right.
especially after acquiring Lindor. That experiment not looking too hot, but the Mets, they're feeling good at 47 and 40 and at the top of their division.
Exactly. So adding a bat is actually key. Like the fact that they're actually winning their division with this shit offense, like if you add a few bats, like you're looking good.
You're looking really good.
The pitching staff is really good.
Wow.
So definitely would be a nice.
Yeah.
We all know DeGrom's literally not playing. He's savoring his arm. He's thinking about postseason games.
Absolutely.
So
Well, they have the 4th best ERA, team ERA in the league. So that's really been carrying them through this. But I think adding a Kris Bryant would just totally invigorate that team, get people going. Maybe Lindor is going to start looking at himself in the mirror and going, hey, what's wrong with me? Why is Kris Bryant having this bounce back year? Why can't I as well? Now, they have one guy above 800 OPS. That is Pete Alonso. That's simply not good enough if you want to make a deep postseason run. Looking at a potential trade, this one, I was looking at maybe their 3rd ranked prospect and potentially like their 16th or 17th ranked prospect on Baseball Trade Simulator. That would kind of get the deal done. So it would require that high profile prospect. Now, granted, they did just go out and draft a really nice guy, Kumar Rocker.
probably not going to trade him. No.
No. They're not going to get rid of him.
No.
But you know what? Because they got such a steal in that draft, maybe they can move one of their other arms that they have.
Yeah.
That's pretty high up there, too, for a guy like a Kris Bryant to make that deep postseason run.
Yeah. Cool. Last team on this list is the White Sox. The White Sox are definitely looking to make a big postseason run as well. They have sustained a crap load of injuries this year, including 2 of their outfielders, Jimenez and Robert, or Robert, however you say his name. People say it all differently, all over the place. But that would be a big fill because that is that outfield eligibility that Kris Bryant has developed. That'd be a nice spot. And the White Sox are looking to buy because this is the freaking window, man. It's time to go. Do you think they'd be a good spot there?
I do, man. I absolutely do, especially because Nick Madrigal went down, so he's in the infield too. So a guy...
Second baseman, but
Yeah, exactly. But, Bryant being as versatile, you can move some pieces around there and make something
maybe
work.
Moncada moves him, maybe.
Exactly. Or slot him into that outfield. Now, the one thing here that... I don't know. I'm not sure. Does Chicago trade to Chicago? Now, they have made deals in the past before, but you know what? Trading to your rival other team like that doesn't seem as likely to me. However, it is definitely in the White Sox best interest to go after.
I think it would totally be a realistic option because they're not in the same division and they're literally in the same city. So you're telling, hey, Kris Bryant, you just got to go up downtown. You just got to go to the south side and he doesn't have to move. Family doesn't move. And actually, it'd be a nice thing for Kris Bryant.
Bryant would probably love it, actually.
You'd respect that.
And especially, too, because this team is, like you said, a win now mentality, 54 and 35 right now. The next team in their division is 8 games back. I believe that is the best difference in the entire MLB right now. These guys are very clearly going postseason.
Yep.
They're already 7th best in offense and 8th best in pitching, ERA. If you add a guy like Kris Bryant, you are looking really good.
Yes, absolutely. And bonus team, will the Jays get Kris Bryant?
No.
I know a lot of our fans out there talking about Kris Bryant. It's just not gonna happen. We're not gonna pay the price for that guy. We're not gonna do it.
No. No reason for us to be doing that when we have a guy like Santiago Espinal hitting over 300. Another story. Now, out of these 3 teams, Yankees, Mets, White Sox. We didn't even talk about the Dodgers, but these are the 3 that I'm looking at the most right now. Who do you think he goes to Like, what's the favorite?
Mine right now for sure is the Mets. I think they're going to be the highest bidders for him because they're so desperate on that offensive side of things. Whereas White Sox could probably maybe sprinkle around their assets, and the Yankees may not even be buyers. And plus, their offense is supposed to get better. Maybe they look more pitching wise too. So I would definitely say it's the Mets for me.
You know what? I tend to agree with you, man. When you see such a glaring hole like the Mets have, similarly to the Blue Jays, and having a bullpen deficiency, Kris Bryant would so easily solve a problem for you guys. He would be such a good upgrade, and you gotta capitalize on a year like this from DeGrom. You just have to, and a year like this from Walker. It's like you guys look so good pitching wise. You need some offense. Kris Bryant would be an excellent addition to the New York Mets.
And I have you guys going to the World Series. I said it way earlier in this show, so please do it. Make me look like a genius, please.
Yeah, get it done, guys.
Yes.
You need this guy. Get it done.
Guys, that is our video on Kris Bryant, where he should go and where we think he should go. You guys let us know in the comments down below where you think he should go. Maybe he should go to another team that we didn't even mention. Let us know in the comments down below.
Yeah, guys. You can also check us out on Spotify, Breaker, Anchor, Radio Public, and Google Podcasts. Also, please make sure to like and subscribe if you are new. Today, Jace is the code for both of our sponsors down below, Monkey Knife Fight and for Manscaped. And also, $3 a month, you can become a Patreon. Thank you to all of our current Patreons that we have right now. We appreciate you. It means so much.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And go Jays, go!